I say for Westbrook, yes, because the word on the street is that you can't win a championship with Westbrook. That's why KD allegedly he left to go to Golden State because he couldn't win with Russell Westbrook being the Robin. And so that's been the rap about Westbrook. Like even with him going to Westbrook, him going to Washington. Like, oh, can you win? Can you win with Westbrook? Can you win with him? So if he wins in LA, of course that'll squash that narrative.
What started that narrative?
That you can't win Westbrook. I'm gonna say with KD when KD left.
That's fair.
That's to me. That's
I got you.
When I figured out what started it. So if he wins a ring with the Lakers, yeah, it'll definitely squash that narrative because especially if he plays a big role too. Like, come on.
Now with LeBron, you saying it won't change the narrative?
With LeBron, no. Like, cause he's to me he squashed every narrative. Like he's won a ring, he's won Finals MVPs, he's been clutch, he's done everything. So I don't know what narrative it would change for him to win with Westbrook.
Now,
like he would win with somebody. He would. So, the only thing would be he won with somebody that KD allegedly said he couldn't win with. So,
what you got?
That's what I say.
Will it change Westbrook's narrative of that he's not a winner? Yes.
I mean, obviously, but
right?
that is the biggest narrative when it comes to Westbrook. But
the narrative with how they win would change the narrative for Westbrook.
And that's why I said
if it doesn't seem as though he's chasing a triple-double, but he's playing team ball to win the game, then it will change my narrative.
Do you feel like, personally, now that Westbrook chases triple-doubles? No, bro, I'm not going to go in and go, okay, so you feel like yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel like other people think that, oh yeah, well he's chasing narrative? I mean, he's not chasing narrative, chasing triple-doubles. You like, is that the narrative that's around him?
Sportscasters, you talking about commentators?
Yeah.
So
let me ask you.
I'm gonna honestly say when it comes to Westbrook, I don't really do research on what they say on him.
Okay, so what if I told
Bradley Beal said he'll be chasing him now.
Okay,
he's just amazing.
Well, Bradley Beal, Cameron Payne said the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Enes Kanter said the same thing.
Yeah.
So here's my question: what if I told you that when Westbrook averages a triple-double for that, or puts up a triple-double for that game, there's a 75% chance that they'll win that game? What if I told you that?
Why you want to do it in the playoffs would be my rebuttal.
Okay, so and you do realize in the playoffs, the competition levels up, right?
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm saying, but if 70% of the time,
75% of the time,
75% of the time.
That was not my statistic. That was the statistic that Chris Bouchard gave probably about 2 months ago now.
Who?
Chris Bouchard.
Oh my God.
Well, you can call it what is it? Credible, a credible source if you want to. Like, he's a what?
Yeah, bro. You asked me. Shannon gonna feel the same whether LeBron win or lose. Skip gonna feel the same whether LeBron win or lose.
What is your name?
Shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do those two people have to do with?
I respect.
Give me your narrative first. Will it change your narrative about LeBron if he wins the ring?
I don't have a narrative about LeBron. I feel like LeBron is the greatest of all time. I feel like you gotta start the Goon Squad to beat LeBron.
That's what I said.
So I don't have a.
Okay, wait till that's why I say. If you say they gotta start the Goon, you're talking about the Nets and how they start James Harden, Kyrie, and then KD, then they went and got Blake Griffin. Then they got LaMarcus Aldridge, who ended up retiring.
And they had them with it.
But
he got hurt.
Think he go to the Lakers? Nah, the price tag gonna be too high.
Yeah, too high.
Then he trying to go to who did he say?
He's trying to get paid. I don't blame him.
He's trying to go to the Wizards. He's trying to go to the Wizards like Bradley Beal. But either way, so you're saying that they started the Goon Squad. Anyway. So here's my thing. What did LeBron just do then? Has LeBron not ever done with something similar? I'm not gonna say the same caliber, but something similar. Okay, so
he did it. He did it to beat Boston.
He did it just to beat Boston.
I mean, he had to get over them. Okay. To go to Miami, he had to get over them. Okay. Well, no, truthfully, he did it because Cleveland wasn't gonna do nothing to make his team better. And we being realistic,
hey, bro, he was 25. And they were already talking about him being the best player to ever play without winning a ring. They were saying it to him at 20. I remember Steve Kerr vividly saying, "Oh, he's more Pippen than Jordan." Like, I remember that vividly. And then they was like, and even Charles Barkley, they were like, he's going down as one of the best players to ever play without winning a ring. I'm like, bro, he's only 25, so he had to hurry up and get him some help to go beat Boston.
Right. And Cleveland wasn't going to get it done. So you were lottery every year LeBron was gone. You had to be lottery every year before LeBron's 10th birthday.
Damn, they're lottery every year.
Lottery this year.
Before LeBron's 10th birthday.
You got Evan Mobley.
Every year since LeBron hasn't been there, you're lottery.
Yep.
Right? So there's no narrative anybody can pay for me. Like Skip don't feel how you... I remember after LeBron won his first championship, I woke up, I ain't had no job. I woke up, first take. Michael Jordan, I said, God dang, no matter what that man
No
do,
matter.
no matter.
No matter.
So my thing is,
Space Jam and anything. It don't even matter.
I didn't even, bro.
It
Look,
don't even matter.
look,
Bro. It don't even matter.
If you watch,
even matter.
if you watch Skip and Shannon now, you go. It's every day we talk about LeBron. We could be smack dab
Like
in the
they
middle.
whole
The first
segment is
thing,
about
first
LeBron.
thing that they gonna say is, oh,
Something about
these are LeBron enthusiasts.
Yo.
You got a sneeze? Bless you. Is that a sneeze?
Yeah,
You see, oh bless you.
That all right.
Shannon love Braun. There's nothing Braun can't do.
Yeah.
There's nothing Braun can do right. Now Skip is
So hold on, because I don't want to deviate into conversation just
my
about
fault.
LeBron James.
There is no Westbrook. His narrative would change
Yeah.
if he came in and wasn't.
Yes. And
The
he
triple
actually
double.
and he produced. He can't
Yeah.
just come in and just be
What
lollygagging.
if,
He gotta
what
come in
if
and produce.
Westbrook averages a triple double during the season,
Mhm.
has, let's say, one triple double in each, like let's say they
Playoff
go to the
series.
finals, whether they win or lose. Let's say they go to the finals in each playoff series. He has maybe one triple double.
How does that balance?
Huh?
Because LeBron is a walking. You got two people that basically walking triple doubles on the court now. How does that balance?
Well, so here's my thing. I understand your question. I could not answer that if my life depended on it. I'm just saying if Westbrook did that and they made it to the finals, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like, would you, your personal opinion
I see
about
where you're going with
him
it.
chasing, you know what
I
I'm
see
saying,
where
triple
you're going
doubles,
with it.
would you change that
My
narrative?
narrative would change if Westbrook came in and did what everybody has to do with LeBron and sacrifice.
No, we're talking about. There's absolutely no question. I don't care whether you deem LeBron James as the GOAT or not. If it's Kobe Bryant, Kareem, Magic, or Michael Jordan, whoever, if they go play with LeBron James, there's going to be multiple sacrifices.
So
Yeah.
if Westbrook sacrifices and I'm not gonna say the triple double.
Not if he.
Because if he
There's no
averages,
scenario where they make the playoffs and Westbrook didn't sacrifice.
but what if Westbrook averages 17, 10, and 11? That's a sacrifice because he's taking less shots.
No question. But
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying? So my narrative would change if
I don't believe Westbrook is going to average a double-double.
a double double.
I don't believe he's going to average a double-double. You do realize what...
So you saying like 27-7 and 21-7?
Oh, boy, I was about to say...
21-7 and 7.
I won't even say he's going to average 20 points.
It's possible. You're possibly right.
So here's the thing. I don't want to...
Now that's a good prediction
don't
you're
wanna-
making. Now that's a good prediction you're making.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to jump
I don't know about
into...
the other ones you made, but this one's solid.
I don't want to jump into... First of all, that was bait. You know what I'm saying?
Bait.
You see, I ain't even bite.
It was
So
bait.
you know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. Look at the Warriors, right?
What about? Come on.
I'm saying you had 3 players who were still able to score 20. Right? The only reason why I say I feel like Westbrook can still get his 20. They can still balance.
I'm not going to debate with y'all whether he can score 20 playing with LeBron James or not. That's a given. There's a lot of players that could. Kevin Love could have scored 20. It didn't make sense.
Could he
Chris
have?
Bosh, no question, bro.
Could he have?
No question. Stop.
I don't think
Chris
so, bro.
Bosh, and we're talking about a player that you could have rotated easily depending on who you're playing at the 5 or the 4 position.
You talking about
he
Bosh or
could've-
Love?
No, I'm talking about Kevin Love. Like, he could have played the 4 or the 5 position playing with LeBron James.
Yeah.
So yes, he could have averaged 20 with LeBron James. No question. It'd have been easy as hell. You're not worried about Kevin Love so much as you were worried about LeBron James. That's opening up 2 things. Points for Kevin Love, assists for LeBron James.
Thanks.
That's common sense, bro. So it's the same with Chris Bosh. Depending on who you were playing,
So you're saying
especially
about
when the
this
league
real
went small at that time. Ronnie Turioff was their starting center at one point in time. Joel Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were the same height as LeBron. So yes, bro, Chris Bosh could have rotated and averaged 20 points. It didn't make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So same way with Russell Westbrook. I don't want to jump in too deep, like as far as like how they're going to be playing this season.
Oh
but
really? But you say they're better than the Suns right now. So how can you say that? But you can't
I
say
said we could sit up here and debate the rosters.
you can't pick and choose. Stage. You move the goalposts.
I said we could debate the rosters between
You
the
picking and choosing.
There was
Cletus, you not
five-
picking and choosing. You picking and choosing.
5 guaranteed rosters that I said were better than the Lakers as of right now.
And he did not say the Suns.
And I said we could debate the Suns. I'm not going to give you guarantee that they have a better roster than the
It's
Lakers.
like you give me guaranteed Denver, not the Suns.
What I'm trying to tell you is, at the
Come
end
on.
of the day, it does not make sense. It does not make sense for Westbrook to average 20 points a game and double-digit assists playing with LeBron James. Can they make
I
that work?
agree.
Yeah, they can.
I
bro.
agree.
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to tell you that's not the formula for them winning the championship.
I agree. Now that ain't the
If
formula.
he sacrifices,
Stop saying if. When he sacrificed, there's no choice.
I say he gonna average about.
You saying there's no? I'm not
Bro, there
saying.
will be a mid-season trade if Westbrook come in, average 20 points and 11 assists, and LeBron don't want him to.
I'm not. You asked me what would the narrative be. All I'm saying is
said
if he
LeBron
does.
don't
Stop if. He has no choice but to sacrifice.
I haven't seen it yet.
I say Westbrook.
I haven't seen it yet.
So on here
go my
unless we
averages.
talk about Calvin Johnson, we don't use common sense.
What? What did Calvin have to do with
We
it?
have to see something happen for it to make sense for us in basketball. But Calvin Johnson, we know he'd have been great wherever he went. You see how that works?
You see how we take an off-camera topic and try to throw that out
I
there?
definitely made the camera. Don't worry about it.
That's a good one, Steve. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's
Calvin Johnson. I know.
We're
I'm
saying
pretty
Westbrook
sure.
has to be less selfish. I'm not saying he's a selfish player, but I'm saying he has to come in and
I give Westbrook. He averaged about 19.6
when he played with James
points,
Harden, he stood in the corner.
8.4 rebounds, 8.1 assists. He got 19, 8.
Wait. No, this is what I love about the argument. When he played with James Harden, he stood in the corner, right? When he played with Paul George, he went from the scoring leader to 23, 24 points a game. Man, maybe 22. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there. Okay, let Paul George shot. Went to go play with James Harden after that. You know what I'm saying? A little while after that. Okay, just what you said. Stood in the corner. Oh, he liked to play iso ball. I just let him play iso ball again. Went to go play with Bradley Beal. What'd he do? About 22, 23 points a game again. I'll say. So he's used to adjusting. He can adapt to go play with anyone.
I didn't say he couldn't adjust.
Okay, I got you. So when you say if, it's not if. It's not if.
You want me to
He
get
adjusts every time he gets next to another superstar.
So you saying he going to adjust with the Lakers? There you go, saying what you know again. There you go.
I know it. I tell you what. That's
How do you know? How do you know everything?
you a wizard?
Man, you need to buy you a lottery.
You
You need to buy a lottery ticket a day.
How much we dropping?
I want my dinner. You tell me what you want. I want my dinner. I want that same pasta.
Okay, so pasta $30.
30.
Okay, all right. So when Westbrook adjusts his game, you owe me $30.
That's a bit.
So,
But how you-
October 19th is the season opener. I don't know who plays, but on October 19th, just have
So
$30.
what's the debt? You can't give me game one. So if game one he come in and average a triple double, did he adjust his game?
Yes, he did.
Shut the f
You got to give him a full season. You got to give him a full season.
At least half a season.
At least.
And there's no way you can say the Nuggets are better without Jamal Murray. So then Denver gotta go in that top 5.
Obviously, I was saying Jamal Murray like in that equation, bro.
Okay.
Like, that's
Yeah.
not
But you know he gonna miss.
half the season.
Yeah,
Minimum.
he might not play the season.
Minimum.
Kawhi either.
I don't think Kawhi gonna play either. Oh, wait, tomorrow? Are we betting?
He had surgery on his ACL.
No, Westbrook changes his game next season. Can we make that bet right now?
No, he is. I figure he is.
He will make the bet. He will make the
I figure
bet.
he-
I say he is. He
think
say
he
he is, but want to know why I'm speculating. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like,
I just said I want to see it. That's it.
No, I feel you.
I'm going to see.
No,
I'm gonna have to.
I actually agree with both of y'all.
Look, as long as you still here.
I ain't going to
But if you pass, I'm calling Candy. It's
Yeah.
your sister.
Like
You know
I say,
what I'm saying? I need my third.
two people can be right at the same time. So I agree with
So
both
what?
of y'all. Two people can be right at the same time. He
But
said
in
you
this
gotta-
scenario, I'm right and he's wrong. Two people can't be right.
No, but I agree that he needs to see it first, and I agree with you that Westbrook is going to
Well,
adjust.
look, you know what though? I want you to have that same concept
Yeah.
when Jesus come back. Oh, why didn't you believe in me? Oh, well, I just need to see you first. Oh, I tell you what, go ahead and stay here for a little while longer.
Hey, he ain't Jesus.
The rest of us say what?
He ain't Jesus.
Who you asking?
Whoever. He ain't want a ring.
Hey, shout out to
He ain't
that
got
gal.
multiple
Shout out to that
MVPs.
gal. What? Huh?
He ain't got unanimous MVPs.
Nothing.
End of the day, Westbrook will change his game. The narrative, if he wins a ring
He
with
will.
LeBron, no question, it will change the narrative on Russell
Stumbled
Westbrook.
over them gums, huh?
Boy, I'm gonna say some real ugly to you.
Someone said something real ugly to you.
If LeBron wins a ring with Russell Westbrook, no question, it changes his narrative.
Who,
Y'all
Westbrook
said
or
no.
LeBron?
LeBron. It changes both their narrative.
What narrative does it change for LeBron?
You almost hit the nail on the head a while ago because you like just before I went to Cliff, you added in the fact that because he won with Russell Westbrook. I'm telling you right now, KD had Russell Westbrook. They made it to the finals. Okay, they was a little young. They got beat by the Heat. You know what I'm saying? But they gave up a 3-1. He left. KD left. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can win with Russell Westbrook. That's why KD left. Okay,
Yeah,
but if that's the case, a 38-year-old was he 37 right now?
Yeah.
So a 38-year-old because he'll be 38 this time next year. You know what I'm saying?
His birthday.
December. If I'm not mistaken, December 11th maybe.
Thanks so.
The only reason why I know that because Shannon always celebrated. You know what I'm saying? But it's in December for sure. But
Wait, same birthday as Tiger Woods, right?
listen, don't care. At the end of
I
the day,
think it's
bro,
December 30th.
if the narrative is
Same
that
Tiger Woods.
LeBron James won a ring with a player that was too selfish, too sporadic, not clutch, made bonehead decisions, no other superstar wanted to play with him, no other superstar could win with him. If he wins with that type of player, how does it not change LeBron's narrative?
What narrative is it going to change, though?
That legitimately, LeBron can go win with even superstars that they said couldn't get it done.
Kyrie.
Bro, that's a fact though. Talking about. So far, that is a fact. Now, if Kyrie and the Nets go, whether they face the Lakers or not in the finals, whoever they get, if they go to the finals and win this year, okay, all right. Now he's added to his resume. As long as he was the number 2 player, he could win a ring. You know what I'm saying? But Kyrie just has proven he can't do it as the number 1. Westbrook, the narrative right now is, oh, he can't be your number 1 and number 2 scorer option. Which I believe he can't be your number 2 scorer option. He can damn sure be your best player or second best player and win a championship. Your best overall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same way with Chris Paul this season, which, you know what I'm saying, they gave up 4 straight.
He was the Suns' best overall player?
Arguably. For sure. Arguably.
Chris Paul.
Actually, you know what? Not arguably. Yes, he was. He was their best overall
He won
player.
book?
No.
They wouldn't have been there without
You got to be.
CP.
Look, they weren't even playoffs.
They went 8-0 in the bubble, though.
They
were on the verge of...
They went 8-0 in the bubble. Did they make the playoffs this year?
No.
Okay.
But...
Wait. No. Ain't no but. Where was OKC this year? Not in the playoffs.
No.
It was number 5 seed with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, again, there's no question.
Shea Gilgeous has been hooping, though.
Huh?
Shea Gilgeous has been hooping.
Out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
During the regular season. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul balled out in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Okay, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't...
was at halftime.
Oh, look. 100-0. We talking about a Little League game. 100-0.
Man, that's crazy.
But
100 to nothing.
At the end of the day, I don't see
Yeah.
how it don't change. I don't see how winning a championship doesn't change the narrative about any player.
But
That's on the starting roster because we're not.
But LeBron has...
Juwan Howard got 2.
There's no more narratives for LeBron. LeBron can retire and
That's
everything.
not true.
What else?
As
What else is
as a
there?
LeBron advocate,
I'm not
you
an
can say
advocate.
that. No question, you are.
No,
I'm
but
saying,
what narrative? Like, you tell me the narrative. What narrative would it change for LeBron?
anything that you add to your resume.
Maybe him say he can't win number 5. He can't get 5 like Kobe. I guess it'll change that. Okay, sure.
So that's 2 narratives in
No,
that situation.
that's just one. What?
I just gave you another one, a situation of him winning with a superstar that they said would never win a championship. He was too sporadic.
But who said LeBron couldn't do that though?
No, I'm saying if you win a championship, just what you said.
Yeah.
They said KD, you know what I'm saying, couldn't win with Russell Westbrook.
But that's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with LeBron though?
Everything.
No, it doesn't.
KD,
He said it.
KD didn't make it out of the East. He didn't make it to the finals in the East.
Right.
What was the first go-to? LeBron James was in the weakest division. He was in the East. He was supposed to go to the finals every year. KD first year over there, somebody gets injured. He didn't make it. What was LeBron's roster his last year in the East? No, there was no other superstar. There was no other superstar.
Ooh.
Kevin Love was a used to be superstar,
Yeah.
but he was no longer
No,
a superstar.
Kyle
You know what
Korver,
I'm saying?
Tristan Thompson, George Hill, J.R. Smith.
George Hill said he didn't know his role in the team. He said that publicly
That's fine.
during the interview. You remember that?
And I believe it
He
because
said he
George
didn't
Hill
know his
has spent
role.
most of his career in the playoffs with different teams. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm just saying, like, I believe
Product of the
you know,
Spurs tree.
I believe that even when he went to the Pacers, and then who was he just with? He obviously went with the Cavs.
He was with the Bucks too, right?
Yeah,
Sixers.
he was with the Bucks.
It's six this year, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he
He
spent most of the facts. He spent most of his career in the playoffs. So for him to say he don't know his role, I believe it because he played next to LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the narrative will change because that's one more thing to add to his role. You just said LeBron James has overcome or debunked a lot. I don't argue that whatsoever. Another debunking that he'll have is, okay, well, KD blank, blank, and blank. Okay, LeBron, you was in the Eastern Conference, you made the finals over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that you're in the West, oh, you can do that in the West. He's been to the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. The only year that he
He's
didn't
won
make
a
it,
ring in the West though.
yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The only year that he didn't make it, you know what I'm saying, he was injured a good deal, you know what I'm saying, at that time. Okay, then you do what you say. He won a ring in the West.
Yeah.
Went to the finals and won a ring in the West. Okay, KD, can you be LeBron James? And that's where the legacy change or the narrative is going to come in. At there's always going to be people that compare KD at his pinnacle to LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James, even at an old age, did things that KD could not do. Period.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And winning a ring if they were to win together, winning a ring with Russell Westbrook is definitely going on their list.
I agree with that. I agree, but I don't think.
Let me add this last little part.
Okay.
You tell me if you disagree.
Okay.
So if you and somebody, matter of fact, I do you one better. You can answer. I ask him. If you and somebody are having a debate, and how you won championships, who you won them with, and what other players were able to do, if that situation comes up, winning a ring with Russell Westbrook wouldn't come out of your mouth for LeBron James.
Because nobody else was able to do it.
That's not so. Same question, bro. Like that's not gonna come out of your mouth. You're not gonna use that like that.
No, but I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong. The only thing I'm saying is that's not a narrative for LeBron right now. The narrative for LeBron is not that he can't win with a player like Westbrook. Like that's not really a narrative. Like, yeah, you'll be able to say it in the conversation. Yes, you're right.
It hasn't been pinpointed, but it's definitely a narrative because what have people already seen? It doesn't work. It's not gonna fit. So if you can I can't think of the word I'm trying to use. I didn't have enough liquor. But basically, if you can hindsight, if you can say, oh, it ain't gonna work. It ain't a good fit. They should have went and got Kyle Lowry. They should have went and got Ball. They should have went and got Chris Paul. If you can say that right now, and then they go win with that, they've already proven everybody. So that narrative that started is another one that LeBron James just debunked. I don't understand how winning a championship does not change the narrative.
For Westbrook, it does.
For anybody.
Because
on the starting
no, I feel what you're saying. You're absolutely right with what you're saying. The only thing I'm saying is I don't think that's a narrative with LeBron that he can't win with a player who other people say they couldn't win with. That's not really a narrative for LeBron.
If they don't go get what's needed to
he's
win
done it with
ring.
He's done it with Kyrie.
Got you.
He's done it with AD.
If they don't go get,
he's done it with Love.
If they don't go get what's needed
right.
to win a championship, I promise you're going to have to sit here and you're going to have to debate why they didn't win the championship and why LeBron's still a GOAT and all this other stuff. So, again, if they lose together, well, that's not going to change the narrative.
Yeah.
They
gonna.
For Westbrook, the narrative is going to stick to Westbrook.
He's a LeBron advocate. Fan.
No, I'm saying no, but how does that go?
In your eyes, LeBron has done everything to fulfill
losing another finals.
That's my point. He has.
Hey, bro, losing another finals doesn't boost the resume.
It doesn't. Well, okay, in that aspect,
and then they're gonna say Michael Jordan would have never lost with AD or Westbrook. So it does not hit like
Michael Jordan couldn't play 17 straight years. Michael Jordan had to quit.
LeBron advocate. You see what I'm saying, bro? You see what I'm saying, bro?
Am I wrong?
I can't say that. I'm
Michael Jordan did not play 17 and whatever else you said.
Straight.
He didn't play 17 years in general.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, college, I guess.
Did he quit?
No.
He didn't quit.
He retired. Not quitting.
And came back. He quit.
That's not quitting.
He quit to go play baseball.
You see what I'm saying? This, bro.
No, I'm saying.
LeBron.
No. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I don't want to have the Jordan versus LeBron debate. What I'm trying to tell you is, bro, like if you make it deep into the playoffs. That's going on your resume.
People think Jordan is Zeus or something, bro. He's not Zeus.
Woo. You see what I'm saying, bro?
No, but Jordan, the man. I like Michael Jordan. He had a jersey back in the day. I got his shoes.
Care less who you love.
I got his tattoo. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't got a tattoo.
What I'm telling you is, at the end of the day, if they go to the finals and they win, it changes the narrative for both. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it changes a hell of a lot more for Russell Westbrook.
Facts.
If they lose, it still changes the narrative. There's going to be one more arguing point in favor or against LeBron. Anti or pro LeBron is going to be one more arguing point.
If they lose, that's a knock on all three of their belts.
I agree with that.
I
agree.
I agree. It's a knock on all three of their belts.
I agree.
But I'll say this: if they lose, it's a knock until they win. I don't think what they're trying to create is a
as long as they don't lose in the finals.
I don't think it's a formula for this year's victory.
They lose the West Conference.
I think they're creating a formula for pay cuts the year after. If that makes sense.
The money going up?
No, the money going down.
Because it's better to lose before the finals than in the finals, right?
According to Michael Jordan enthusiasts, yes. It's better to lose. It's better to lose first, second, or third round of the playoffs. I give you that. Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. It's dumb.
What?
That you got to say Michael Jordan enthusiast. It's crazy that you got Jordan fans who are sold Michael Jordan. They can't hear nothing about LeBron. And then you got LeBron fans that are sold LeBron. They can't hear nothing about
I love Michael Jordan. I had his jersey back with that. I got his shoes.
I don't want to talk about this. Ain't got nothing to do with MJ.
I used to do my
I don't say anything
about him.
Yeah, I just don't.
I ain't do nothing. We ain't got to talk about MJ fan. I'm just letting you know. They go to the finals.
Yeah,
it's either gonna hurt or add to their net.
It's gonna hurt all of them.
I agree.
It's gonna hurt all of them.
Once again,
Anthony Davis, were you not healthy? Why weren't you supposed to be top 5? Ooh.
Once again, two things can be right at the same time. I agree. We all on the same page. So we all on the same page. Everything good.
Listen, bro. Wait, come on. Again, I legitimately.
Hey, come on now, you can't just burp like that. You know?
I did.
Goodness gracious.
I legitimately feel like this setup is not for a championship for the first season. I don't think that it is. Now they only have 6 players under contract.
But no, never mind. I can say that.
Now when they fill in the roster with these fans,
I ain't gonna say
they better than last season. But come on.
I ain't going to say it.
Close us out.
What'd you just say?
When they fill in the roster,
before that. about how this.
This season, I don't think that they're suiting up. They're three highly talented competitors. They're trying to win a championship. I'm just saying I don't think that this year it'll be built for them to win a championship.
Everybody thought that in 2011 though.
Are you drunk yet?